And the art of punches when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw punches, you can hear them. They were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. Oh, they don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He do two punches that sound like one.
Welcome back, y'all. Shout everybody out, man. Shout out Wordsmith. I did catch a second win, man. And not only that, but like I tell y'all all the time, man, y'all really are like my psychotherapist, you know what I mean? My psychiatrist, you know what I mean? Y'all really help me mentally. And like I was just thinking, bro, and like really, bro, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous because this YouTube shit is actually working, and that makes me nervous. You know what I mean? And I just feel so much love, and it's crazy. And it all just makes me nervous. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just don't want to fuck up. You know what I mean? I just don't want a rainy cloud to come over. You know what I mean? And like I like do something that YouTube is like, you know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I'm just so excited, and I feel like I owed you guys a little bit more hours on the screen as well. Um, I got a second wind, and I figured we get something into it. It says married dad caught murdering his secret girlfriend. This is from Law and Crime. Let's check it out.
Just take your time.
See if I got any case notes here. Police interrogation reveal Matthew Ecker, who initially pretended to be a grieving friend, was lying about the shooting death of 27-year-old Alex Penning. Investigators uncover. Thank you, Wordsmith. I appreciate those words of wisdom. I appreciate that. Uncovered inconsistencies in his story, including lack of blood on his clothes. Let's see what we got.
Back here.
Okay.
And I have a conceal and carry license.
So that was yours?
Yeah. It was my gun. And my backpack.
It was in your backpack?
Yeah.
How did she get it?
She just grabbed the backpack.
Hey, before we get back to this episode of On the People.com/.
Cam? I don't know what's Cam. Can you see that?
I can't. Oh my God.
That's what you listen.
Easy KVR.
What's your full name? Just hey. Just take your time. I'm not like.
And then, did you touch her at all or move her?
I did, yeah, absolutely.
Where was she?
She was laying where she was.
Okay, so how did you move her? Like, what did you do? I know it's...
I tried to hold this thing, it just, her hold the hole in her head, and she was...
An incident like this, investigator may come and talk. We gotta get that.
So I think he's trying to say she shot herself. He might have been the one who called 911. From the case notes, it says it's his side chick. He's saying right now it's just his friend to the police, that they're just friends. He seems to be crying hysterically, but I don't hear nothing in his nose. He's not like stuffed up. You know what I mean?
Info, and then at least there you're not sitting in a hallway.
So you know it's crocodile tears. Now they about to take him down to the interrogation room.
Ask Matthew to tell them what happened, and he goes into a similar story that you heard in the hallway, mostly about the bar fight.
So we went there. And again, it was fine. We walked.
Yo, what up, Michael? Hey guys, remember we're on the road to 10K. So if you're watching the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We stream twice a day, at least 6 to 8 hours every day. True crime talk, community chat, live commentary, live reactions, all recorded in front of a live studio audience. You know what I mean? So definitely check us out. We got a 99-cent membership. We got over 110 members now, man. We're growing strong. We're one of the fastest growing true crime communities on YouTube. Just help us out on our road to 10K at the very least. Push that subscribe. Let's get back to this interrogation.
Walked in. I sat down on one side of the bar. She walked across, sat on the flip side of me, and her boyfriend was here and was there, like he was at the bar.
Snuffles, I'm not very tall. I'm like 5'8", 5'9" on a good day.
And
Hello?
he had come up, started talking with her. Things got a little bit heated. And so I, knowing what had gone on earlier, got up, walked around, and kind of stepped in between him, and he punched me. There was an altercation. I ended up falling to the floor. I think a bartender and one of the bouncers pulled him up and kicked him out of the bar. And he left, and that was the end of it. We sat for about an hour.
Oh, that's a good dad joke, Snuffles. That's a good dad joke, my boy.
Had a drink, and then walked home to her place. Given everything that had happened, I have a concealed carry permit, and I did.
Hold on, guys. I got to take a quick break. Give me about 5 minutes real quick.
And the art of punching is when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw a punch, you can hear them. There were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He threw two punches that sound like one.
Yeah, I'm back. Hold up. I just gotta set something up. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Let's get back to it. So we're just starting off his interrogation footage. Let's get it.
I had that on not at the bar, but I had that on prior to when I got to her place initially. I had taken that off and I just
Man, Candy, you got COVID. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad we're here for you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Candy. She watches all of our uploads. Everything we put up, she leaves a comment on, multiple comments. Definitely one of the MVPs in the community.
put it in a backpack. I was just sitting on her couch, just kind of seal it up that way. After all of this had happened, we went back to then her apartment, roughly 2 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock. She went into my backpack, pulled out the gun, and cocked it, and held it to her head, and I started backing up towards the bathroom. And I asked her what she was doing. She said, "Don't come closer, just if you come any closer, I'm gonna pull the trigger." And I was like, okay. And I don't know where this came from. It wasn't. I know there had been some issues with her boyfriend prior to this, but she seemed fine. You know, we were laughing on the way home. Everything was fine. And then I kind of, as she backed up towards her bathroom, I kind of followed her, and she then went in and shut the door and locked it. And I asked her what she was doing, and I heard the pop.
Oh, he trying to say he talked her out of. He trying to say he talked her out of, or he was trying to talk her out of killing herself, but in reality, he was the dude that shot her. You feel me? Like, I think he snuck up on her, like he was just chilling. So this is my guess. He was just chilling in the house, bro, like just regular, like doing his side, side dude, side chick things, because this was his side chick. He had a wife, um, and he was just over there just being regular. And then when she was in the bathroom looking in the mirror, or when she turned her back or something, he just walked up behind her and boom, figuring, well, if I shoot her close enough, I can make it seem like it was suicide, you know? Because I don't think if I shoot you like execution style in the back of the head, that's gonna. No one shoots themselves in the back of the head for suicide. It's usually through the mouth or through the temple.
So, I tried to get in, and my recollection here is that the door was locked, and I laid a shoulder into it after I heard the pop, opened the door, and she was just, it was there on the floor. And honestly, it's ridiculous. I'm medical trained. I know what to do, but in that instance, I didn't know what to do. There's just a hole in her head, blood spewing out. I didn't know.
They always be trying to like make it look like they're putting blame on themselves. I didn't know what to do. I just panicked in the moment. It was too much pressure. They just want people to be like feeling sorry for them, you know?
I tried to hold it. I moved the gun, and then when I realized that, like, obviously there's nothing I can do.
TB. Yo, what's up, TB? Nice to see you. We like when the members show up to the live stream, guys. So give TB a warm welcome.
With this point by myself. I got up and for some weird reason washed my hands and then tried to find my phone. I couldn't find my phone, so I found her phone.
Yes, he did. Welcome back, Creole Cartel, man. Nice to see you again, brother.
And that was when I called 911.
Matthew, what were you wearing tonight?
When that incident happened, I was wearing this.
Okay. What were you wearing earlier in the night?
I had this and a pair of jeans on.
Pair of jeans? Okay.
The same shirt that does not have any blood on it. Matthew speaks with detectives in the video that we have for more than 2 hours, and he agrees to do.
This is Nate. Did you hear what happened?
No, I didn't. What?
The guy who punched Matthew at the bar. He originally tells police, though, that he didn't see Alex or Matthew the night before.
Trust me, you're not in trouble for anything. I'm Shane. I'm Daryl. This is Nate. Did you hear what happened?
No, I didn't. What happened?
So, one of your friends was injured last night.
Last night?
Yeah. And I'm thinking that you were with them last night.
Who?
I have a witness that says you were with Matt Ecker.
I don't even know who that is.
Okay. And Alexandra? Do you know Alex Pennig?
I know who Alex is. That's I've been dating her.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Right now you're dating her?
I have been.
Oh, sure.
So I don't know
Did you
what.
see her last night by chance?
I didn't. I didn't run into her last night. No. I don't know. I haven't been talking to her.
You got a piece of something, like a piece of tape on your left, up. Oh, got it. Like it's almost contact.
How the cops worded that, he thinks they asking him about the punch. Well, it makes sense why he punched dude now, because they both were dating the same chick. He was probably like, bro, he's married. Why are you fucking with him? And then he punched dude, you know?
You wear contacts?
Yeah, I do wear contacts.
Bro, I promise you, I love my wife too much for all that. And also, I just couldn't. I'm to a point where if I was in a relationship where I was like I would be open and honest with all my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm too old to be lying, bro. Once I'm too old to be dealing with multiple chicks, because that shit is a whole nother thing. But also, bro, we too old to be lying, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody deserve that. Don't nobody, whether you taking somebody serious or not, bro, don't nobody deserve to be lied to like that. You know what I mean?
That's it right there, bro. I don't think it's any good anymore. So it's not good news for her. And we have investigators downtown who would like to chat with you about last night. And
It's not good news for her?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is she okay?
No.
What do you mean?
So the investigators so she was in a lot of trouble.
She's in a lot of trouble?
And the investigators want to chat with you about what you know of her. For some reason, they know that you were an ex-boyfriend or something, that you might have information about who she hangs out with. Potentially, you were with them at a bar last night.
I wasn't.
Okay. It's just somebody, one of her other friends that mentioned your name.
See, he still think they talking to him about punching the dude, but they're like, bro, we don't care about you punching that guy. He might have killed this girl.
Is she okay?
She's passed away.
No.
Yeah. And so that's why we need you to talk to the investigators.
Oh.
I can't share all that. I don't have all the information. The investigators need to chat with you. We could just get Abby on the line.
No way. Alex Penning? You're kidding me.
No, I would
You're
not.
kidding me.
I wouldn't.
Oh my God.
See, he really cared about her, bro. You could tell from his reaction.
Grab her hand, and you put her hand back down by the gun, and her hand is completely clean. Her hand looks like my hands. There's no blood on her hand.
I can't explain that. I can't.
They hit him with the Dexter, the blood splatter. You see how the lady was talking about the blood splatter, like my boy Dexter. Hey, welcome to the chat, Derek Jones. But they're like, bro, if she shot herself, there would be like blood on her hand, or there would probably be gunshot residue. But dude isn't that smart. I'm telling you, he just snuck up behind her and popped her, thinking that he could make the scene staged to look like she shot herself. Bro, police are way too smart for a dude with this haircut to outsmart them.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys.
We did argue.
And if you did,
we
and
didn't.
I understand that you love her.
We didn't argue. We didn't argue. She pulled the gun and she was backing away, and I was asking her what she was doing, and she locked the door to the bathroom.
Were you trying to grab for the gun and it accidentally went on?
No, I did not. I did not. I mean, it went off when she was in the bathroom with the door shut. Hand to God, I will swear by that all day long. That door was shut. That gun went off when the door was shut.
Have you done surgeries before?
No.
Okay. So, you know when you get blood all over your hands and then you go into the sink and you...
Yeah.
Or the...
Yeah, he shot her. He changed his shirt. That's why there was no blood on his jacket. That's why there was no blood on his hands. He trying to wash off the gun residue.
Handle to the sink, right? There should be blood on that handle.
Yeah.
There's no
blood in the handle of the sink.
And there's nothing in the sink. And the sink
I rinsed my hand.
The sink's dry. There's no water or anything.
No, I washed my hands in the sink. I did. I rinsed my hands in the sink.
Okay.
And I was adjusting her face. I
mean, we were there. We know that there's a lot of blood. You know, I had to step over. I had to be very careful when I was in there.
There was. Yeah.
So I guess that's why we're just kind of, you know, going back and forth with you, because for us, I get it. I mean, I get if it was a self-defense thing. I get it.
That door was shut. The door.
Hey, we got 69 people in here. Y'all freaky as hell. Hit that like button, y'all.
When the gun went off, I would never. I would be honest with that. I would. Yeah. I understand that this stuff is. If that's what had happened, I would be honest with that. But that door was shut when the gun went off.
Matthew sticks to his story, but detectives say this is just not making sense.
I examined that gun, and I've been to hundreds of suicides. Okay, I examined that gun closely.
You think this officer really been to hundreds of suicides? Goddamn, bro. That's like a lot of people killing themselves. What you think? He been an officer about 20 years, 30 years? That's like 10, 20 people a year killing themselves? That's not that far off.
Emmy does an autopsy, which we will do today. Mm-hmm. They determine close contact, they determine far contact, all of that, okay? They can tell if it's a close contact, simple things like the recoil spring going off in the head, okay? Nothing is adding up there. And then like my partner says, you end up putting her hand back on the gun, which is not something that's normal.
No, I don't think anything that I did was normal. I don't know what normal is in that situation. I'm going to be honest with you.
Matthew, I'm just saying right now, I don't want to hear anymore that to dig yourself into something.
You're going to cry in the car.
I'm not digging a hole.
You need to.
That door was shut, and that gun went off when the door was shut. I don't know.
So explain to us.
Stop the cap.
Then, because You're a doctor, so explain to us how you are holding her head where there's a lot of blood, and then you place her hand on the gun, and then also the hand's gripping the gun, but there's no blood on her hand. And you touched her hand.
I don't know. Like I said, the gun went off. I went into the bathroom after I was able to open the door.
Yeah, we've been seeing some cases earlier, man. Y'all in the 69, man. Y'all love being 69, man. Make sure y'all double tap them screens though, man. Y'all freaky. But man, that shit's been working lately though. The last few videos we watched, the dudes just lied. Like the last dude just lied earlier stream today. He was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember none of that. Yeah, she was still alive. Like he just was saying everything opposite of what the fuck they were saying. And that shit worked. He got 11 years. You know? So I don't know.
And yeah, there was blood all over the floor. And I adjusted her head. I don't know. Like I said,
Gun's laying in the blood, right? Gun was up here.
Was already admitted to moving the body, touching the head, touching the hand, washing his hands. Like, bro's fucked.
It isn't blood pooling where the gun was?
No, it's about right here. So,
this was a bad plan, bro. This was a really bad plan.
My recollection is that the gun was not in the blood. I grabbed the gun, I put it here. I moved her hand because I was, like I said, I was looking.
Do you know what happened?
My brain did not comprehend what she had done. I can't, like I said.
Welcome, dude, bro. Welcome to the chat.
You know what? There's a handgun on every suicide that I've been to.
Okay.
Blood, brain matter.
Yeah.
I looked at that gun.
I don't know. Like that.
There's nothing on the seat. There's nothing on the walls.
That door was shut. The door was shut when the gun went off. Was the door locked? Was the door locked?
Matthew, so we're gonna talk to a lot of people, right? And that's fine, but we're gonna talk to a lot of people, okay? Right? We're gonna talk to Gus. We're gonna talk to Shane. Gotta talk to your wife. We gotta talk to everybody. That's why we just want you to tell us if something happened, if she grabbed that gun and
This is fake karma. He's really trying to show some emotion right here, but that shit is not. He is not conjuring up any moisture out of these eyes.
threatening to kill herself, but you told us that you love her. You wanted to grab that gun from her, and then it accidentally just went off.
No.
Okay.
She shut the door.
Explain to me what happened.
Hey, Mario, welcome in.
If you got into a struggle and she took your gun, I just need to know. But I can tell you right now.
Shout out that girl Justice, man. Welcome back to the chat, girls. Make sure you guys welcome Justice. You know we like when the members show up to the live streams.
Every piece of evidence in there and everything that you've told so far does not match up.
This is the piece of evidence that also helped take Matthew's story down. This was part of the lock on the bathroom door, and it was found under Alex's body. Matthew claimed that the gun went off in the bathroom with the door shut. But police say that this proved that Matthew actually kicked the door open, shot Alex, and then her body fell on that door lock on the ground.
We're good with everything that you said, right? Okay. I'm just gonna show you some photos, okay? And I want you to really think about this. I'm just asking you to think about these people. And I want you to think about her. Okay? I want you to think about this. I want you to think about the story that you're telling us, what happened. And I want you to remember that my partner's worked hundreds of these, right? You know. Okay?
I didn't kill her.
Okay.
I didn't shoot.
I want you just to remember these 4 kids and her. And if something else happened in there, we just want to know what happened.
Nothing else happened.
And if that's the truth, if you're looking at these pictures and telling us that nothing else happened, that she shot herself behind a closed door and the door was locked, then
I think it was locked. It was closed.
It was closed. Then that's something that we're just.
You think she was about to tell his wife or she was trying to leave him? It's one of those 2 reasons. Either she was trying to break it off or she was going to expose him or both. But I think that's the motive. You know what I mean?
Gonna have to go with, right?
Matthew, the story you're giving us right now, you're going to be looking at a first-degree murder as opposed to a manslaughter.
Oh, I didn't. It was close. I love her.
I hope you don't love her more than them. Her.
I didn't do this. That door was closed.
There's a difference from self-defense, and there's a difference for shooting her, or there's a difference with suicide. And right now you're telling us that the door was closed and she shot herself in the head with her left hand, and then you put...
She had it to her head as she was backing into the bathroom with her left hand. That's what I know. The door was closed. She shut the door.
Okay. Okay.
Matthew, like I said, you know that after we leave here, you're not going to have another chance to tell us your story.
No, I don't think he did anything to his kids. This is his girlfriend number 2, like his side girlfriend. I don't know if, oh yeah, it says married dad. So he definitely has kids. He has this is like his secret life.
Right. And we're going to go with the story that you told us, which we can disprove. Just so you know. So once we walk out of here,
there's no other story.
No, there is. The scene says a completely different story.
Then I have no idea what that story is, because
I can tell you what the story is.
That door was shut.
That's not a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Matthew Ecker was arrested. He was charged with the murder of Alex Pennick, and it came out at trial that Pennick also had mental health issues and she struggled with addiction. So it came out that Ecker had actually prescribed drugs to Pennick during their relationship. Also at trial, the jury convicted Ecker of murder. He's currently serving 30 years in prison. Earlier this year, an appeals court upheld that conviction. Ecker.
Hey, good to see a case closed and it be cool, because last few cases we watched, man, we didn't get the horn on the verdict. So it looks like we got another Predator video. Our boy Skeeter Jean got a new one out. Let's see what's popping.
We're having Jersey, and he is, being ready to roll up on this individual here. His name.
Why he dressed? Why he look like a square, bruh? He looked like a Roblox character or something. Like what type of body shape is that? Is that a girl's shirt? Who tucks their fucking shirt into their jeans, bro? Who is this guy? Of course he gets caught on To Catch a Predator, bro. Like if you look up the word predator in in the dictionary, this is what you're gonna see, dog. This is a bad representation of Detroit Tigers fans, I'm assuming.
Name is Bill. As you can see, he does represent the
Hey Janae, welcome to the chat.
Tigers, and he has, a plethora of outfits. He reps all of the Detroit teams pretty much. He also has a nice Detroit Lions jersey. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What we are here to talk about is the fact that he has been talking online to our decoy for some time now, and he's just being borderline creepy.
Justice, I hope you feel better and get over your virus that you caught. I'm sorry that happened to you.
He won't say anything sexual, but he is being really creepy, showing various pictures of himself in these just weird dresses. He's a very weird individual. Let me show you what I mean. So here's a picture of him in a nice dress. You know, he does like to dress to impress, I guess you would say.
What the freak?
In touch with his feminine side. Yeah, very in touch with his feminine side, and he's talking to the decoy about. It's just weird. It's just hard to explain. It's not particularly sexual. It's just like creepy. At one point, he said, "How would you dress your little bitch?" That's how he worded it. So he seems to be into this sort of a domination sort of thing, or shaming. I don't know what you want to call it, but
he's a sissy. Need to be into a degrading. He's a degrading.
That's what it is. He's a sissy, I think is the proper vernacular, accepted term. He hasn't identified as that specifically, but that's probably what you can call it. He's just asking very creepy questions. Asks her, you know, if she likes any teachers at school. Asks what she's done with her ex-boyfriend sexually. He says, have you ever an older guy or played with one? He even says, go date someone else. I'm not saying anything, but I could go to jail or be your dad. And we did a little research on Bill, and he has been in some trouble before. We don't know with what exactly, but he doesn't have the ability to drive. His license is revoked or suspended, something like that. This is weird. So he sends this one, and this is like a really weird, like I guess like a belly shirt that he's wearing here. Do you want to help me fold laundry? He says. And then he says, how would you dress me? He wants the girl to dress him a certain way, I guess. But since he hasn't.
Yeah, bro's weird as hell.
Boy toy. Use your imagination. You tell me. Being the way I dress.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck they be on, bro.
Do you like your guy dressing like a female? And then he says, how would you dress your little bitch? So it's just a bunch of stuff like that he's saying, and we're getting ready to pull up to his house right now to have a word with him. All right, we're rolling up to Bill's house right now. And he doesn't have a driveway. Can park inside. I'm getting all the. You guys kept pushing me. You hear that? Bill, good. Okay, Bill. Well, I'm just here to talk to you about looks like some messages I have here to a online.
Yeah, she's talking to me right now.
Have you been talking to? She's talking to you right now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so he admitted to it already. He already admitted to it. Usually they try to say, I don't know who that is, or get, what's that?
He's like, we're just friends.
Just friends?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you typically talk about?
Like, I don't know from her.
You don't want anything from her.
She wants like a date of older guy, you told me. I'm like, there's gotta be something to this, because you can get in jail and get.
Right.
Yeah, it was something to this. Skeeter Jean right here. You about to get skeeted in 4K.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, so you do understand that.
Yeah, I don't want nothing from her.
Gotcha. So what is the reason for the conversation
Eat the shoes.
with
She
her?
contacted me from a Facebook dating something.
She contacted you to
He got some bell bottoms on?
contacted you?
Right.
First?
She was 20 years old.
Okay, so.
So
it looks like.
And she goes, I'm on you.
Yeah, she did tell you. Yeah.
I'm like, come on.
Right.
I can't fall for that.
Yeah, you don't want to be getting caught up in anything scandalous or anything like that.
I mean, no time for no.
Right. Yeah, like the gavel, the judge, and then you're locked in the slammer.
Right.
You don't want any of that.
No.
But just so we're on the same page, this will be your dating profile on the Facebook dating app. Okay. And you did.
Yeah, Janae, I definitely like seeing these type of criminals get locked up, man. I got time for it.
Contact her first, it looked like.
I have no idea.
Okay. And then it looks like you started talking on Google Chat at some point. And then from there, it looked like. Do you remember like anything you talked about with her specifically?
She likes to go out and over measure for me.
Yeah,
She's like 85 years old.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
over there.
No, I hear you.
She was saying something about what are we talking about?
I think it was going to the mall, Comic-Con, stuff like that.
That was like 2 weeks ago or something.
Okay. Okay.
I'm like, I don't want to go to the mall.
Right.
I go, where's mom and dad? I want to meet mom and dad. I can't meet with mom and dad.
Okay.
I go,
So you want to meet her parents?
Yeah, I'm like, why can't we all be going have Thanksgiving? She goes, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Well,
So you want to meet her parents though?
Yeah.
Just so why'd you want to meet her parents?
Let's see if she, you know.
Hey guys, if you're new around here and you haven't double tapped that screen, please like the stream, man. Helps us out a lot. Also, we're on the road to 10K. So if you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, helps us out a lot. We trying to hit 6K by next Monday to continue this journey and keep hitting these different milestones on the road to 10,000 subscriptions. So if you can help us along the way, I really appreciate it.
To see if
you're real or not.
If she's real. You don't think she is real?
Hell no.
Oh. Well, Bill.
And they always say, I was just trying to see if they were real. But obviously, since they went to his house, they felt like they couldn't get him to meet, or maybe he had ghosted them a few times already. That's usually how it works.
She'll talk ignoring there. And I see at one point you asked her if she's ever.
Look, you ever had.
It's the worst. This is the worst version of Walter White, bro. Like, you know, everybody loves Walter White, bro, but this is like parallel universe, worst despicable version of Walter White.
Around with an older guy is what you asked her. Or played with one.
Yeah, she said
Right.
with her boyfriend or something.
Yeah, but so what I want to
don't really
know.
care.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm just wondering why you asked her that.
Just because I'm curious.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have nothing to do with anybody.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
I'm single.
Yeah, you're single. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
I live alone.
Right.
Why the guy hit me or whatever?
Yeah, oh, it's just for our documentation. That way we can show everything to, you know, just to sort of document everything. That way, there's no he said, she said, none of that. I don't want to get you in trouble. Yeah. No, I hear you.
On a keyboard.
Yeah, for sure, Bill. Yeah.
Or whatever. I'm done.
You're what? Oh, Bill. Well, Bill, we really don't
talk about.
Well, but I just want to talk to you about this because it is illegal activity. And
She calling.
What's up, Isang? How's it going? Bill, welcome to the chat. Michael Heinen, welcome in, brother. Heinen.
Oh, I understand that, but you know, the authorities would see it otherwise, and I don't think you're a bad guy. And Bill, if I thought you were bad, I would have went right to the police. But instead, I'm here to.
Nothing to do with her or you or anybody.
Okay.
Else.
But Bill, I got to know that we're square.
We're square.
Otherwise, we'll have to escalate it further. But to know that we're square, I just have to. Can I ask you a few more questions?
We're done.
Well, Bill, we're not done yet. I just have to ask you a few more questions here. Is that okay?
What's your question?
Okay. Well, I just want to know, at one point you said, how would you dress your little bitch?
Boy toy.
Your boy toy. You referencing yourself as a boy toy.
Yeah.
And you sent her this picture of you?
Everybody has those pictures.
In the dress?
It was for like a Halloween picture.
Hey, yo, JD. Welcome back, JD. Hey, chat, show JD some love. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream. Hey, chat, our memberships are only 99 cents a month. It gives you a lot of cool perks inside the community. We're one of the fastest growing true crime communities on YouTube. It's one of the coolest ways to help support the content that you guys appreciate. So definitely, if you can afford to do so, think about our 99-cent memberships. They're brand new onto the channel. We have over 102, I think we're like 105, 110 members now. So if you want to help us grow and get to that next milestone of 150, definitely check it out.
Oh, it's just Halloween, so you don't
Pat, welcome back, my boy.
typically wear dresses. And...
She wanted to go cosplaying. You get it?
No, okay, so this is a cosplay.
Yeah.
I got you, Bill.
It blows my mind that they still think that the person they were talking to was a real person. After like Skeet shows up to your house shouldn't you know that like that was a decoy? Like they always be like, no, that's what the girl wanted. No, that's what she's into. Like that's a real person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I go, do I look colorful?
Yeah, no, yeah, you did look pretty colorful here. Yeah, definitely.
What
And
the hell do you want from me?
I just want to ask you a few questions, Bill. What I was going to ask you though, do any other sort of, I guess, younger people online ever try to talk
That
to
was
you?
the first person I ever met in my life, and I asked the guy,
As a first person.
I thought this could be a bad news bear.
Every time they be like, that's the first time I ever talked to them.
Stop the cap.
Yeah,
Yeah, follow me.
yeah, I hear you. But you still wanted to keep talking to
I
her.
could talk to her, just see how
yeah.
she was doing, and
See how she's doing.
Hey, run it. Welcome to the chat. Starlight, how's it going tonight? Welcome in.
I noticed at one point you asked if her ex-boyfriend put a finger in her. Why'd you want to know that?
just to see what the hell she says about something about sex or something.
She said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm not really.
Okay.
You know, whatever.
And you asked if she is pissed herself or orgasmed or both during the experience.
Yeah, it's just something crazy.
That is a little crazy, Bill. I mean, she's so.
No.
You know.
I mean, I didn't do nothing.
Oh no, I understand you didn't do anything. It's just, you know, the parents contacted us and.
I told them I talked to my parents at Thanksgiving
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah, so I'm kind of the.
I'm going to my grandma's house.
Right.
Grandma's house.
Yeah, I'm kind of just the messenger. You know, the parents gave this to us, and then they just sent us here to make sure that everything's square, and you're not gonna like, you know, try to. Okay.
I ain't got no time for that.
Okay, no, I'm just making sure. I'm just making
I
sure
know
here,
she's a
Bill.
long ways away.
Oh yeah, she's pretty far.
Man, I ain't got time to drive a long way
Yeah.
away to go look for some.
Man, well, I understand you don't have a license, right? Yeah.
I don't need to go a long way away to find out.
Right. Didn't you lose your license or get it suspended or how'd that happen?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
You don't want to talk about it. Okay. No, I hear you. Then you sent her, you know, this picture of you doing laundry. It looks like.
Steve, welcome in. Shout out Houston, man. H-Town. Hey, I bet you his house smells like cat piss. Yeah. His shit smell like cat piss. I guarantee you this man got some cats. He got like 6 cats living in this motherfucker. Watch.
She said you like pink.
Then you asked how she would dress you.
So whatever. So I'm done.
Well, Bill, do you think that's appropriate to be saying to
What she asked me for?
somebody you think is?
She told me she was 20.
Well, she didn't tell you that. That's maybe what her profile said, Bill. But you know, she told you she was. And I know before you mentioned that you were on, I believe it's Telegram. Did you talk to her on Telegram too?
I don't think.
You don't talk to her on Telegram? Okay. WhatsApp, or Signal. Did you talk to her on those?
No, it's
No.
about
Google Chat, right?
Yeah.
Right. But you,
Bill. I'm not happy this dude's name is Bill.
you are, but you're on Telegram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody knows me.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you typically do on Telegram?
People contact me for the most dumbest reasons.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you on that. Yeah, there are some really scandalous stuff that goes on in Telegram. But okay.
Turkey dinner with her.
At turkey dinner with her?
Yeah, you know what Thanksgiving is?
Yeah, no, I know what Thanksgiving is. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I can't wait till Thanksgiving. Me and my wife make a turkey that's so fucking good, bro. I promise you, I make the best Thanksgiving turkey, bro. Like you ain't never had no turkey like this. I can't wait. I should put some pictures of it. I don't know if I have any pictures in this phone. It's probably in my old phone. But yeah, man, this shit is ridiculously fire, bro. I love Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
She said,
But,
no, you go to her grandma's house.
Yeah, it's full of a whole bunch of shit. So Telegram, you know, there's a lot of communities that are built on Telegram, just like Discord or like Slack, shit like that. You know what I mean? But the thing about Telegram is when it first came out, it was encrypted messages. So a lot of like scammers and like fucking cheese pizza groups, they used to like Discord a lot because their messages were protected. But now the police, there was some big breach at Telegram which pretty much released every phone number that has a Telegram. So now they can like monitor your Telegram through your phone number. So if like people are doing bad shit, like they can find out. But a lot of people are using like I would assume like burner numbers and shit or like Wi-Fi numbers, you know what I mean? But usually what they try to do is get these guys to snitch on the group chats that they're in on Telegram so that they can kind of get to the source of the distribution.
Because when they some place like the mall or something.
Right.
Well, I'm not going to no damn mall.
Right.
I'm going to go by my mom's house. Go maybe eat something bad there.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
No, it is what it is for sure. But I mean, you ask her just about the putting fingers in her and.
Bro, you just don't like turkey because you ain't had my turkey yet, Candy. You had some of my turkey, I promise you would eat that. It's so good.
Stop it already.
Thanksgiving with all them fixings, man, you can't beat it.
Well, Bill, you typed it right here. It's right here. Oh, Bill, we are gonna have to let the police know about this. Oh, I tried. Oh, come on, Bill. Says, I wish I had more sexier pictures of yourself.
That looks like when Walter White had cancer. I literally was going to say that.
Bruh, the cameraman just said he looks like when Walter White had cancer.
I didn't get to.
Hey, that girl 86 just stopped by, guys. Make sure you show some love. We love when the members show up to the live streams.
Really talk to Bill too much. I mean, it was enough, I guess. But as he said, it wasn't about nothing.
There's nothing there.
But here he said, I want you all for myself, and I wish I had more sexier pictures of you. And you know, it's just he didn't send anything sexual, but it's just really concerning that he was talking like this to who he thought was. And you know, conversation kept going on. He was just going to keep talking to her. Clearly, it was just really concerning what he was saying. It's all. I guess it's all we can do. Couldn't get him to admit to having anything. I don't have the Alex Rosen gene. I'm still working on it.
I work for the Predatorial Investigation Unit. We are here to have a conversation with a gentleman by the name of William, age 59 years old. William was
Bro looked like he was 80, dog. 59 isn't that old, bro, but dude looked like he was 80.
having a sexually charged conversation with what he thought, he believed was a female.
Yeah, please do. Just make sure you own the rights to the music that you use. But I would love to hear it. If it's, I'll definitely use it.
What color car are you guys in?
We're in a black Ford Explorer.
Hi, I need that just need police assistance while you try to make contact with them. Okay. I'm gonna send my deputies over to come and talk to you, okay?
Fabulous. Thank you so much for your help. So this is from the State of Michigan Court of Appeals. And
the photos are here. So, yeah, we just called to just report the individual. Basically, it was teeter-totting on the edge of being sexual with the adult decoy online. And just in our past experiences, we found that when they're being this careful, usually they're in possession of, you know, whatnot. So we're hoping that what we have here is at least enough to maybe get a warrant to search his devices. Yeah, right. At least that. I don't know if you want to look here at the whole
conversation. You said it. He basically walked the line.
Correct. Like
it didn't make it fully sexual, but he's obviously walking that line where we're kind of toying with the idea of
100% and
down this road before.
Yeah, 100%.
You guys know like a YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's a Skeeter Gene.
I like these cops. They seem pretty embracing to Skeeter and them. Some funny as hell, Bill. They seem to be more embracing. Some of the police, they won't, like, they'll just sit there and tell them, like, oh, no, you don't have a case closed set up for us. You know what I mean? It's not nailing the coffin right off the bat. then you know what I'm saying, we not fucking with it. But these guys seem like they're hearing them out.
On YouTube.
If he reaches out or anything like that, like tries to continue the conversation or throw anything out.
Fuck yeah, I sang that. I'm definitely excited, man. Yeah, you're on Discord, right? You're in our Discord. You could literally share it in our Discord. That would be probably the easiest way to get it to me, man. Guys, if you haven't joined our Discord yet, please do so. Link is in the description of this video. We got a lot of cool people in there, dude. They post IRL pics, food pics. We got memes, everything you can want, man. And we hang out sometimes in voice chat. You'll catch me in there sometimes off stream, just gaming or whatever, just hanging out with the community. But yeah, check it out, man. It's a cool way to stay in contact with everybody, especially as we continue to grow.
Out.
Yeah.
Obviously, just you got the email. Just keep it, and whatever from now until then.
Yeah.
Just keep throwing it in there if he tries to continue or even starts making threats. Or
Gotcha.
something like that.
They usually don't, but I'll let you know if he does. All right, officers. Thank you very much. All right. Well, that's all we can do about Bill. Hopefully they look into it and they can get a warrant to search his devices, because I couldn't get it out of him, but I would bet that he had something.
Guaranteed.
And that's going to be a cut, boys and girls. Is all we can do. So let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, I think for sure he has some shit. They was onto him, but he just wasn't gonna give him anything to incriminate himself.
On March 19th, 2020.
All right, so this one's from oh shit, that girl Janae just joined the membership. Yo, I appreciate you, man, so much for joining the membership, guys. You know our members and our super chatters are the heartbeat of the channel. That's how we keep the lights on here and are able to give you what we give you on these fire streams, bro. So thank you so much, Janae. Man, and you have a really pretty profile pic, so definitely cool to have somebody new join the membership, man. So everybody congratulate Jay and welcome her to the gang, man. She's a full-fledged member now. Our next video is going to be Evil Father realizes he's been caught from Red Tree Stories. Let's see how this plays out.
23. A call was made to 911.
Sheriff's Office Emergency. Hello. I just got off the phone with a family member that said that they just saw someone get shot at the apartments we live in.
When officers arrived on scene, they found
We just, hey, what's up, Melinda? Welcome back, girl. Welcome back, Melinda. You know we like when the live members show up to the stream, so definitely give her a warm welcome, chat, and definitely give Janae a warm welcome for being our newest member. But we just started. We're about to figure out what's going on the case all together right now.
the body of 24-year-old Colby Vincent lying in the entrance to his home. The investigation into his murder began, and it didn't take long for the police to find someone who had motive for wanting Colby dead. Colby had just won a custody battle against his ex, Rachel Moore, for custody of their 4-year-old daughter. Rachel was quickly found and brought in for interrogation.
We had our kid, and he decided that the drug life was for him, and I decided that's, it's dangerous for our daughter.
Hold on, what was he talking about?
On March 19th, 2023, a call was made to 911.
Sheriff's Office Emergency. Hello. I just got off the phone with a family member that said that they just saw someone get shot at the apartments we live in.
When officers arrived on scene, they found the body of 24-year-old Colby Vincent lying in the entrance to his home. The investigation into his murder began, and it didn't take long for the police to find someone who had motive for wanting Colby dead. Colby had just won a custody battle against his ex, Rachel Moore, for custody of their 4-year-old daughter. Rachel was quickly found and brought in for interrogation.
Damn. So Rachel had her dad kill dude because she lost custody? That's what I'm thinking.
We had our kid, and he decided that the drug life was for him, and I decided that's...
Already defacing his character. You know how hard it is for a dad to win custody of his kids? A woman has to be a complete fuck up for her to lose custody to the father. Like, if she's just a decent person, even if he's more successful and has more resources, 9 times out of 10, if she's a decent person, the police are going to give her the child.
No, it's dangerous for our daughter. So I moved back home, and then at 14 months old, at 14 months old, when Presley was 14 months old, he moved out. And then for a while, he was getting her every Saturday for a couple hours, and that was fine. And then it was to where, oh, I can't get her because my roommates are doing coke, or I can't get her because I got this going on. I was like, okay, well, if you're gonna be around that and on that, I don't feel comfortable letting her go with that. 14 days.
She looked like she off some coke. Look at how her hands are going. This bitch throwing up gang signs in the fucking interrogation room.
Later, he turned around and said, oh, well, all of a sudden I can get her 50-50. I'm definitely not comfortable with that. No. So I said, no, I'm not forced to give you custody of our kid yet. I'll see you in court. And then out of the blue, I get a call saying, hey, you need to be out of work on Friday and Monday. We have court on Monday. And I was like, oh, okay. It absolutely sucked. I went in, and since it got moved up a couple days, my side of the case and everything didn't get turned in time. So it really looked like I just said, no, I don't want you to see our kid anymore. Bye. And then turned around 10 months later and said no again. She really looked at me and told me
There's only 2 ways that a guy gets the custody. Either the mom is really mature and feels like, hey, I think they would be better with the dad, or she's just really, really a bad mom. Like, I can't keep her life in order type. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't matter, even if you're a great dad or an awesome dad, like a rich guy, if the mom's a good mom and the kids want to be with the mom, nobody's going to overrule that.
That I was a spiteful mother that just didn't want her child around this. And I was crying. I was like, ma'am, that's not the case. It's just the fact that his drug lifestyle is dangerous. And this is why I don't do that kind of stuff. We don't go in big crowds. Those kind of things make me nervous.
Rachel appears very angry as she tells the detectives how she lost full custody of her daughter to her ex-boyfriend. Rachel has already given them a solid alibi, so now they have to figure out if she had someone else do her dirty work.
Is there anybody that you can
What's up, Aziz? Welcome back, my friend.
think of that would have, on your behalf, tried to help you out in this situation, since the courts
Not that would have
haven't
the
helped
balls. No.
So
And yeah, I
absolutely.
understand y'all can see my record, but
He had custody, Bill. The man had custody. She lost full custody of the children to the boyfriend who was just murdered.
that
Or
wasn't
ex-boyfriend.
from me. And you could see that it was clear. You could see that my brother put me in the situation. Like, I'm not a violent person.
Who could be a violent person?
I don't keep violent people around me. I have high anxiety, and ever since I had my kid, that's my focus, is if you're violent, there's no way you're gonna be violent towards her.
Well, you know how you mentioned that you saw the judge's point of view, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to put you in my shoes for just a second. And the very day that he gets to meet up and take his daughter, who he hasn't seen in
Almost a year. Yeah.
He turns up
Hey, what up, Zach? Welcome back.
deceased.
Right. You can
Okay.
see why I'm panicking.
Okay,
I
So
know how
then-
this looks for me, y'all.
I know. Okay, but I want to point them out, so I want you to understand this. Okay, but you can see how all these scenarios are going
Taryn, welcome in, my boy.
to work out in your favor on the same day that he winds up dead. You can understand how conveniently that ends up working in your favor, right?
Okay.
But
Well,
you-
how can I make it not? Because you know where I was, you know who I was with, You know what I was doing. You know who I contacted. What else can I do other than flat out tell you?
Well, who else could have done this?
I do not know. This is why I did not want my child there. Because I don't know the situations that come with this lifestyle.
No, but who
Who
would have felt so strongly for your emotions and for your protection and for her protection that they may have.
The way the cop asked made me think like he already knows kind of who did this shit. Like he already knows she told somebody, played the damsel in distress, put a battery in somebody's back.
Taken things
From the title of the video, I believe it's her father, but we'll see.
that they could have taken things into their own hands on your behalf.
Buddy, I don't know.
The detectives tell Rachel they have a warrant to search her phone, so she hands it over to them. A few minutes later, Rachel realizes the police will likely recover the messages she deleted, so she tells them about her father, Jason Curtis. While she talks with the detectives, her mother is sitting quietly off camera.
Called Booger on Monday and told him about the court date with Jason Curtis. And I was panicking then. And he told me not to worry about it. There wouldn't be something you gotta worry about. And he had sent me pictures of knives and guns, but I didn't think anything of it because he lived far away and he's just, well, I deleted that immediately as soon as everything hit the fan. I was like, oh wow, this is probably bad. This probably looks awful.
Do you think you would actually come down here and shoot him?
I don't know. But he did tell me not to worry about it, and then he called last night and said that I don't have to worry about it and everything's fine.
When he told you didn't have to worry about it anymore, did you ask him, like, what are you talking about? Was this a phone call or was this on
This was a phone call.
Right. So he called you and said you don't have to worry about it anymore. What did you say to him?
What are you talking about? He said, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. It'll be fine, but I gotta go.
Now she blaming it. Now she trying to oh, actually my dad said some weird shit. Like she had nothing to do with this. Like this was her father's idea entirely by himself. But you know what's sad? Is her dad probably dumb enough to go along with that plan. Like, I'm protecting my daughter. You know what I mean? Like, this is all some evil shit.
And he just hung up. And when he called, I didn't think that was actually a thing.
Now listen, I want to make sure you understand when we do a forensic download of your phone, anything that's been deleted.
I didn't think he would.
Okay.
I told him I would pay for his gas. I think this looks awful for me.
Bro, she looks so yayed out. I think she just messing around. She just messing around.
Did you actually?
She just messing. I'm just messing with you.
No, I didn't. When I tell you, I didn't know. I didn't know. When I got the call, I didn't know. This looks so bad for me, y'all.
Like I was telling you. Did you give him the address?
No.
Are you sure?
I promise, I didn't give him
anything.
Do you talk to anybody who talked to him?
I don't know who he talks to. We don't talk on a regular basis. This just happened.
How did he come to know where you live?
I don't know. What I'm telling you, I just told him this is what happened.
Okay. And you're saying that when you said I'll pay for your gas, that was just in jest.
I was just. You can read it in text message. You'll get them. I was like, LOL. At this point, I'll pay for your gas if it means I stop having to change my sheets. That's what it was. I did not. This looks so.
You did not ask him to come to kill him.
Not like that. I didn't.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to upset you. I'm trying to remain calm. It's not working.
Why wouldn't he? Okay, this sounds shitty, especially coming probably to a cop. Why wouldn't he wait till my kid was gone? Why? What do you do when this is laid at your feet?
So what did you think when you heard that?
Sorry.
What information did you share? That's going to be very important to your cooperation. What information did you share?
That my side of the case was not used and that I'm upset. Basically just vented to him about it. But I didn't know it meant like that. I feel like I'm gonna pass out in this chair.
The detectives tell Rachel that her daughter has been taken away from her as a safety precaution until.
Hey guys, post in the chat where you're tuning in from. Let us know what city and state you're in. But man, her acting skills were terrible. I had stepped away from the screen, but I could still hear her in my glasses. And boy, she definitely told her dad she'd pay for his gas to drive from wherever he was going to wherever they were to take care of business. You know what I mean?
The case has been resolved.
Sir, please. I didn't do this. I'm sorry, without that, please don't take her. How can I help? How can I?
This is the cooperation part we're talking about. The more you cooperate and the more openly you are to answers, okay, is better on your favor.
I don't want this to turn around on me if that was him. I knew what I had said to him. I knew what he had sent me. Pictures of, take your pick of the sword, the knife.
Hey, yo, we got Tony in the building, y'all. Make sure y'all show Tony some love in the chat. Man, listen, Aziz, I didn't know you was in Australia, man. Shout out my boy Aziz in Australia. We got Tara in the building. Another member has arrived. Make sure you show her some love, guys. Shout out East Tennessee, British Columbia, Canada. We got Janae in Missouri, Melinda in Canada. Where's that girl in Colorado? You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody, man. Shout out all. We worldwide. We world national on Faye King True Crime Reviews.
Sir. And I jokingly said whatever would be easiest to carry. But
What did you believe?
I believed that he was here. I believed that he hurt him and that my kid had to witness it and that it was going to come on to me and that he just ruined my life. That's what I believed. And that.
So did he say anything to you about what he had done?
No.
But based on what he said to you, his words.
Hey, Jody, welcome in, Jody. We appreciate you, my boy. I'm glad you're having a good time. If it's your first time, I hope it's a good time. Shout out Green Bay, Wisconsin. Them Packers did their thing this weekend, man.
Were good enough for you to believe that he had done something to hurt Colby.
Something was off.
But what was going through your head that why you decided not to give that information?
I purposely didn't give you that information because I was scared that it would look like I set
Yes, it's her dad.
this up and you would immediately take my daughter, and I did not do this. And I don't know how else to go about doing any of this. I've never been more scared in my life, sitting right here with all of my cards laid on the table. It says, well, maybe I need to go hunting. I said, well, I have an address. It's not even much of a hunting party. That's in text messages. That's gonna look very bad.
Rachel's confession was enough for the detectives to charge her with accessory to first-degree murder, and she would be handcuffed and sent to the county jail. The search for her father, Jason Curtis, would begin. Meanwhile, detectives would interview several of Rachel's family members, starting with her boyfriend.
So if you know anything about this, right, we need to know that today.
No, I do not.
Okay, you don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything.
You don't know anybody that would have possibly done this on Rachel's behalf.
I do not.
Okay. Did Rachel ever tell you that she was going to have someone kill him?
No.
Okay. Do you think Rachel's capable of having someone kill him?
Honestly, I don't.
Why do you say that?
This is gonna sound bad. Her dad was a piece of shit, and he raised him by the Bible, but the wrong way by the Bible.
Right.
And murderers go to hell.
Right.
Tell me what you know. All right. We dropped her off at 6:30, and we got a text from her mom saying, "Answer the door."
I think this is her current boyfriend right now. So that was her interrogation. After her interrogation, she pretty much snitched. So she got accessory to murder. And now they're talking to her boyfriend to see if he had any involvement. And they're on the lookout, or they're on the search for the dad. They still haven't found him yet.
And then that's when you and that other fella came, right? And y'all came and talked to us. And that's the first time that we heard about what happened. And I see.
Why are they saying something different now?
What are they saying?
That you know what happened.
I know what happened.
Yeah, she got a type, Janae. She like them scraggly white boys. Miles, welcome to the chat.
That's
I don't know. Maybe not. The other dude was more Post Malone looking. This dude more like Carhartt.
Wife in there, her fiance.
Right.
Y'all been together for a while.
Right.
And she's telling us what's going on.
All right.
Her mom's telling us what's going on.
Okay, and I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on.
You realize we got all three of y'all's phones.
I realize that.
And we're going to see everything that y'all deleted, y'all talked about, who you've talked to.
I realize that.
Everything.
I realize that. I do know that there's might have been some text message exchanged between him. Do not know what the context of them text messages was, because I do not go through her phone. Here it is. All I know is that
This is a fucking terrible camera angle, man. We get all the cop's shoulder and a little bit of his face, bro. Come on. What is this?
she was ranting to him.
What was she ranting him about? What was she saying? That's what I'm trying to get the
about
background
how
here.
the court systems has this. You know?
Okay. So what did she ask Booger to do?
I don't think she asked Booger to do anything.
She never offered to pay him gas to come down here and do something?
Not that I know of.
How's it going, man? Detective Marino. I know they snagged this from you.
Yeah, can I get a code?
No, unfortunately, we're keeping it for evidence, like the lieutenant was saying when he was in here.
Don't you gotta have a warrant for that, though?
Yeah, we need a warrant to search it,
Yeah.
not to seize it.
Why don't you have to have a warrant to seize it?
Dude, I'm not gonna do this song and dance with you.
That's my only form of work, dude.
I get it, but unfortunately, due to the circumstances of what's going on, we need to check out all.
They're going to hold this phone until they get a warrant, and then they'll be able to plug it into that machine and download everything that's ever been on that mug.
Our blocks. Usually, the faster we can go through this, faster we can dismiss it. Faster.
Yeah, Tony, that's why I just have a beard, bro. I can't. Well, when I have a bare face, bro, I look like fucking Benjamin Button. I look like a young old man when I shave my face all the way. But that, and like, you could just always see that, like the stubble. Like, you know what I mean? You could always see that shit. So, like, I don't fucking shave, bro. Sometimes I do just to reset my beard, but I never go full barefaced.
So you get back your phone.
Despite Chris's hesitation into letting the police search his phone, nothing was found that would implicate him as being involved in the murder. The next person the detectives interview is the victim's ex-girlfriend, so they can get a better understanding of who Colby was.
Yeah, so me and Colby were together the past 2 years, so to me personally, this man could never hurt.
Yeah, bro, if I shave my face barefaced, bro, I won't even go pick my kids up from school. Somebody might tackle me or some shit.
Apply. Like, we never argued, we never yelled at each other.
I think it's weird when an old dude like my age don't have like a facial hair, like a beard or a mustache or something. Some sideburns, something, bro.
It was always, we got along. I have a daughter. He was amazing with her. Like, he's just a great person. He cared about everyone. The whole 2 years I was with him, never once did he ever argue with another person or get into any drama with someone. So, yeah, he's just a great person. Like, I literally could not say one bad thing about him.
The true Colby is what is very important.
Right,
So
exactly.
anything outside of work that is concerning any criminal activity, anything with side deals with marijuana or anything, any of that is important.
Even when we started dating, like, I had a daughter and stuff, and I would never put her around that. He, absolutely not. And I promise that. He really liked this job. He sold weed legally, you know. He was a manager. That was his passion. So outside of work, I would say, like, really, we just stayed at home. We're homebodies. We're with our kids, with my kid. Sometimes we go out to eat and stuff, but mostly we just chilled at home.
I didn't catch who this chick was. Who was she?
Is the victim's ex-girlfriend, so they can get a better understanding of who Colby was.
Yeah.
Oh, this was his most recent ex-girlfriend.
His version of Colby is much different than what Rachel said about him. In Rachel's version, he was a drug-addicted father who would continuously put his daughter in dangerous situations. The last person they plan on interviewing is...
See, Colby a good dude, bro. He looked like, you know, like Broke Malone, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He got the Posty vibes. He looks like a chill guy, you know what I mean? Loved his kid, you know what I mean? Probably went to work every day, man. R.I.P. Colby, man.
situations. The last person they plan on interviewing is Jason's girlfriend, who they believed knowingly drove him to commit the murder.
I've never been in trouble.
All right, so this is the stepmom. This is the girl's dad's new girlfriend.
A day in my life.
She drove him across state line to do this shit. So she need to go down too, bro. Because you can't drive somebody 6 to 8 hours and not know what the fucking plan is.
Take the coat off for me. Well, I'm here. I don't know half of what's going on.
They're saying my boyfriend killed somebody. There's just no way.
Yeah.
Officers stopped me and they asked me about guns and Jason. So, and then they said murder, so I'm assuming they think he shot someone. That's not possible.
Yeah. What's your side of that story?
We went straight down to the beach. I haven't been back since I left my ex, Tom Fawcett, because I'm afraid of him.
Yeah.
But I miss the beach so much and I talk about it all the time. And so it was like spur of the moment, you know, well, let's just, you know, we've just got the day, let's just drive down there.
Yeah.
But he said he wanted to show me where he used to live. Just that's basically what we did, just drove around.
Yeah, Aziz, we drove a state of. I drove 6 hours away from my town to get some gas money, bro. Fuck Zelle, fuck Catch App. I had to go pick it up.
Around looking at different places and he would point out things, and it was so late when we got back home. It was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And he was with me. I mean, other than going to the bathroom or something, you know, we didn't go to anybody's house. There were no altercations walking around anywhere. I mean, he was in a good mood.
So Monday you said you went to work.
Yeah.
So as far as you know, he didn't go back down to Florida or back anywhere down there?
No, and especially not in my car.
According to her story, her and
They got you working double time, man. I appreciate you, Wordsmith. I appreciate you so much, man. That's why you're the lead moderator of the crew. 1000 HP, man. Welcome to the chat. No worries. Wordsmith will drop a recap for you here shortly. But yeah, man, how's your day going, man? I'm doing pretty good, bro. I got an extension on my ticket in court yesterday, so that made me feel good. I did not want to have to pay that shit yet.
Jason spent the day together in Florida, then returned home early Monday morning. The murder took place at 9:40 p.m. Sunday night, so either Jason's girlfriend knew about it, or Jason was able to get away from her long enough to kill Colby.
I thought that we were just going to the beach. That's all we did. We just went to the beach.
It was a place he used to live. He showed me the house he used to live in, the graveyard where his ex is buried. There was no fight with anybody. And the only time we were apart was like when he went to the bathroom.
And y'all stopped at the Tom Tom to go to the bathroom. How long was he gone for?
Maybe 5 minutes.
What time was this, do you think, if you were just going?
Oh God, I couldn't guess.
Was
Maybe 8 o'clock.
So it was dark out?
Yeah, it was a little dark. Not terribly dark yet.
How long did y'all spend like over by the liquor store or at the liquor store?
20 minutes maybe.
Did he direct you to that liquor store specifically?
Yeah, I think.
Hey guys, make sure you check out our Discord, man. Link is in the description. It's absolutely free. It's just a community-based server for you guys to interact with other people who are fans of the show, family members in the chat. Definitely a good way to keep in contact outside of the show. We do a lot of cool things inside of there that are all community-driven outside of the YouTube platform. So yeah, if you want to, just help support the channel and, connect with your other fans of the show, check out the Discord. We always kicking it in there.
I think so.
And I get the impression from Jason that I think he might have been, at least the impression he's trying to give me was that I think he was trying to keep you maybe a little in the dark about certain things.
He always keeps me in the dark about stuff all the time, but
I don't want you to
this
just kind
is a
of
little
like
different.
search your memory because I don't want, like I said, because Rachel's already been in trouble, is already in trouble for her involvement, of course.
Who is it?
Who
Who did he kill?
Rachel's ex-boyfriend, the father to her baby. He's saying, did he even mention anything to you this week about custody stuff that she was going through, that Rachel's going through?
I knew that he said something about her being upset. And that, yeah, she was going through some custody.
She lying.
He gets out of the car at the hotel, and he's gone for about 10 minutes and then comes back and you guys leave. Is that correct?
I think so.
The detectives were able to verify that right around the time the murder took place, Jason had stopped to use the bathroom, not far from Colby's home, and he was gone for over 10 minutes. They were also able to verify that his girlfriend had no idea what he had done, and she was released. Not long after she left, the police would find her husband. Inside Jason's vehicle, the police would find the murder weapon, along with a handwritten note detailing the victim's identity and his address. Jason was handcuffed and brought in for interrogation.
All right. So the reason we're here is there was a warrant put out for your arrest. All right. For the murder of Colby.
Colby Vincent.
Vincent.
I'm sorry?
Do you have a stepdaughter named Rachel?
Yes.
Okay. What was Rachel's ex-boyfriend?
Okay, I didn't know his name. I never met him. I don't really want to answer any questions till I know what's going on. I mean, I know Rachel was having trouble with something about custody, but I ain't had nothing to do with that family in 10, 15 years.
What do you know about the custody stuff?
All I know is that Rachel and him didn't want him to have the baby, and I don't know what happened.
I'm just gonna put it out there. You're lying. I can tell.
I was home that morning.
Because we already talked to your wife.
Yeah.
Jason, do you think it's a weird coincidence that we're up here talking to you? I mean, I don't want you to
Not really, not after everything that was going on.
You don't think it's a surprise that we're up here talking to you?
Not for something like that, I wouldn't.
Well, I just want to let you know that Rachel went to jail yesterday for accessory to first-degree murder. We've already talked to Rachel. Based on what
He ain't finna say shit.
and lose her child.
And I'm telling you, I love her to death. I don't want her going to jail for the rest of her life. But
So
I
I
did
just-
not shoot the man. I know Rachel.
This is that we're.
Does it look like
I think you're. I don't think you're grasping this at all. I don't think you
really.
I think you are grasping this, but I don't think you're grasping your stepdaughter, and I don't think you're grasping your wife in the same outfit with the same cuffs on. I do not think you're grasping that.
I didn't do it.
I think you went out of your way to help Rachel to get her baby back because you knew it was bothering her and you was going to take care of it for her. I think you think that I'm making all this crap up to get you to admit to something. I don't need you to admit it. I'm asking you to save her life because
I can't
she is
save her life. I did not do it.
Unfortunately, no one was able to call you yesterday because we took everybody's cell phones.
Shout out that boy Tony. He just gifted 5 memberships to the chat. Man, that's love, Tony. Not only is he a super chatter, not only is he a moderator, not only is he a member, but he's also super chatting and donating to the channel, man. That is a triple crown on this chasing, bro. Appreciate you so much, Tony. Thank you for helping grow the community and keeping the lights on here at the same damn time. Hey.
Away from them.
I don't mean to be stern with you, but you're kind of being an asshole.
Because I think you think I'm playing you. I think you think I'm making all this up.
Well, I'm sorry you think that.
I wish I
I
don't know what else you want me to show you.
You don't have to show me nothing.
I don't know how many people you want to drag down with you.
I'm dragging them down.
So you're just a tough guy over the phone? You're gonna let Rachel believe you're the tough guy gonna take care of her, but now that you're in the real seat to face your real actions, you're gonna cower down?
I don't give a damn if you lay down on the floor and squall like a baby. I'm not gonna make up something I did not do.
Jason's interrogation would end here, and he would be sent back to county jail. In the end, prosecution was able to show that Rachel was the mastermind behind the murder. Both Rachel and her father would be convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to the rest of their lives in prison. What are your thoughts on this case?
I think that's a W. I think that's a W. I definitely think that's a W. I feel like they was gonna get everything they needed to get from those phones. Once they got her phone, it was over. These two doofuses were just texting each other directly about killing people. And they actually did the shit.
I was out back and I just heard.
All right, this one's going to be a tough one. This one says, big twist in Ohio baby's pit bull death investigation. Man, this one's got a rabid pit bull attacking a child. Fuck, this is going to be tough.
That's Blake Bates and his girlfriend right after their pit bull attacked their baby boy.
Is it your dog? Yeah. Okay.
Blake Bates and Alyssa Smith face criminal charges, but now one of them has turned on the other. I have the details and the body camera video. He's in the backyard. I need someone now, please. 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 Be careful right there. I need my phone.
Thank you.
Good night, Melinda. Thanks for stopping by. Man, shout out Tony again, bro.
Coming up. Yes. Thank you. Oh, it's cracked. What the open? Let's someone get up front and drive.
Calling your dad right now. Around the same time, Officer Jared Robinson was pulling up in his cruiser, and it was all hands on deck. EMTs were treating baby Royal.
Take them inside.
Before we get deep into this video, I want to shout out today's episode sponsors, which are Janae and Tony. Thank you guys for joining and gifting memberships, man. That's crucial. That's crucial stuff, man. Appreciate you guys.
I know. Where's my
No, that was her stepdad. That was her stepdad, not his dad. 1,000 horsepower.
Your dad right now. Okay? Can I come in, please?
Do you want the mom in here? I'm sorry. I just Do you have a car? I can take you out there.
Oh, yeah,
I can take you if you don't have a car.
You just press me into it. Okay.
I'll take care of it.
Bro, I don't want to say I don't like dogs, but I'm afraid of dogs. Like, I'm afraid of big dogs. Like, I got attacked multiple times throughout my life by big dogs, bro. I mean, like a year and a half ago, bro, I got attacked by some wild ass pit bulls while I was doing sales. I was walking around Barstow selling solar. We were doing a raid in Barstow. And like, yeah, bro, I got fucking attacked by these two wild ass pit bulls. I remember when I was like 10, 11. We was at my dad's friend's house, and his child like bit me in my fucking face. I had scars on my face, like still I got a scar on my face. It's like it looked like a scratch, but the dog, his tooth like bit my face. You know what I'm saying? Like I just man, if I know some people like are ride or die for pit bulls, but man, I just don't be seeing this shit happening with no other dogs, bro. Like I'll never see nobody with a Labrador's fucking dog maul somebody. You know what I mean? I don't never see fucking Airbud like fucking nobody's kids up. You know what I mean?
I know you are. This is the first time he's done it. Like, this is not, but he's got to go.
Well, obviously.
This is, better make it.
Are you guys mom and dad?
Yes.
Okay.
That's crazy. What? HP said, hold up. I got a real life story. He said, I dated a girl in high school who got absolutely murked by a golden retriever. That's wild. Never heard that one time in my life, bro. Airbud, what the fuck?
Is it just you guys here?
It was my
Where
over there.
he's okay?
Yes. Traumatized.
Right.
Is this the mom, bro? She don't even seem distraught. I mean, clearly that guy crying is the father, right?
We're gonna take pictures, but
Hello, I need you at my house now.
if you want to start that, I'm just trying to be easy. It's not good.
Officer Robinson encountered Royal's parents, Blake Bates and Alyssa Smith. You heard Alyssa say, "He's got to go." And Blake responded, "Well, obviously." She was talking about...
Yeah. This dog look like he be pulling weights and shit, dog. This dog look buff as hell. The fuck? Look like a fighting dog. Like one of them dogs that... Remember in the 90s, bro? People used to fight pit bulls and shit. They used to do that shit in my hood, bro. Like, you would just see motherfuckers fighting dogs, bro. Like, that shit was regular back then. But I don't think people do... Ever since Michael Vick, bro, I feel like I haven't seen that shit ever again.
Something else mixed.
Hey, heaven, baby. It's okay right now, okay? Hey, come here, please. Thank you.
There's a...
As you should have pushed that basset hound down. You been a baby, bro.
So I ran, tried to stick my hands in his mouth and just, right on the head.
It doesn't matter what mommy has to do. Mommy
out back and I just heard it.
Talking to the officer, and the officer goes inside the house. The footage inside the house is redacted, so that's why it's going to be really blurry when you see it.
Yeah, I was out back and I just heard the screaming. So I ran, tried to stick my hands in his mouth and just, right on the head.
It doesn't matter what mommy has to do. Mommy will quit her job and everything. Okay? You just worry about you.
Yeah.
But come over here and get your stuff. No, you stay right here, actually.
Hold on.
You stay there.
Do you want to get cleaned up, and then if I can, where you want?
That's on his way right now.
Okay.
Clean everything.
Right.
And
Look at all the blood on his hands, bro.
You're just covering blood. I'm sure.
I know.
That mom just doesn't seem like this is clicking to her, bro. Do you know? I would. Shouldn't they be at the hospital or something?
I'm just I'm in shock right now.
Me too. I don't even know how I feel. I don't even know what to do.
Let me go get cleaned up and I'm gonna head to the hospital.
The dog's locked up.
Yeah, I was gonna put him in the garage just because I know we can't get out of that.
Is that where he's at now?
He was just in the fence in the backyard.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Come here, baby.
Can I just see like what happened?
He's laying right there.
Yeah, bro. I would have fucking murdered my dog, bro. Like, I would have literally grabbed a knife and murdered my pet. Like, if I seen them attacking, like they wouldn't have to euthanize. Like, yeah, if anybody touches my kids, bro, I'm not really an angry dude, bro, but like, I will defend my kids, and I don't care if that's against an animal or a human. Like, I will sacrifice my life, bro. Like, they are future me. You feel me? Like, they're gonna keep my DNA on this earth. Excuse me.
Another officer arrives and Robinson briefs him on what happened.
He must have. They got a hold of the dog. He pried the dog's mouth off of, and then I think they were holding, running around with. Where's the dog? In the back on the porch. He's a brindle pit bull looking dog. Hit blood all over his mouth.
Welcome back, Tristan. I like when the Green Ranger's in the chat.
If you want to go, just look out the back. Yeah, that, or look out the back sliding glass door.
The officer walks toward the house to get a look at the scene and Kilo, who's on the back porch. And then Alyssa Smith comes out to go to the hospital with her son.
You got everything?
I love you. I'm updated, okay? The dogs are in a cage. Miracle is just downstairs. They tried to even help. They tried to attack Kilo too.
I know. What do you want me to do? I want to go.
I know. You guys stay here with them for a minute. I'm gonna just get a hold of your mom to see if they can call. I'm gonna get there as soon as I can so I can make.
If you want to get cleaned up, man, I'll give you a ride if you need one.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. You're okay. We just gotta take. This is.
Hey, Tristan, I thought you was already subbed, man, but thank you for the subscription, guys. We're on the road to 10K. Do like Tristan did and hit that subscribe button to help us do so. We're trying to hit 6,000 by Monday, so every subscription matters, man.
Still alive. You talking to me and everything. So.
I know.
It's okay, bub. I did everything I could. I did CPR.
Is this animal gone bad?
The dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, the brindle pit bull mix.
Give me 11, please.
Apparently they fell, and they think that the toy, essentially. It's horrible, so.
What are we thinking the chances?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, thank you, Dory. Thank you so much. If you didn't get an animation, it just means your subscriptions aren't public.
But
we appreciate your subscription as well.
Still alive, but I mean, there's.
Keep.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, just let me know.
I'm sorry.
Just go. Stop apologizing. Just go.
Apologize.
Just go.
Rosebuds, I think that's it, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Say what's up in the chat.
Going through it right now, okay?
Officer Robinson then talks with neighbors.
Are those dogs' problems usually or anything?
They just They just moved in.
Really?
Yeah, so we didn't know them too well.
Where is this? Ohio? I knew it was Ohio, bro. I knew it was Ohio. Them houses look like some Ohio ass houses. I've never been to Ohio, but I know Midwest houses when I see them. I swear I know Midwest houses when I see them.
My son knows the. And what, like 3 days, 4 days now?
We became friends yesterday.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
When do you think they moved in?
Oh, the kid gonna know all the scoop. We became friends yesterday. That was real shit. Like, that's my homie. You know, like, that's my dog now. That's my home. Like, you know how kids work.
Maybe.
He said, I've known him like 4 days, but yesterday we became friends.
Yeah.
I love Kid Logic. I wish I was still a kid, bro. I miss Kid Logic. I understood Kid Logic. I hate adulting, bro. Adulting is hard.
That's it.
Then he goes back to Blake Bates.
What else do we need to do? Anything here?
The dog's put up and as good as he can be, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How many dogs do you guys have?
4, because they ended up having a litter and we just sold 9 of the 12 and we're still trying to get rid of the other 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the one grown dog though?
No, you funny. I didn't even realize I did that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What was that dog's name?
Kilo.
What's your name?
Blake.
Last name?
Bates.
The officers then go to the hospital, where the family is told that baby Royal didn't make it. His skull had been ripped open by.
Yeah, I could. If it was a baby, bro, babies' heads are soft. Dogs can bite really hard.
Happened from the PD and the squad. It's obviously an accident, a horrific accident. What's going to happen at this point is we do have to send autopsy. Yeah. And that's a legal thing because he's under a year old.
Right.
Kilo was euthanized, and prosecutors say they determined that Blake Bates was doing things to make the dog more aggressive, and that's why he had ripped off Royal's skull after the baby rolled off the couch.
I told you he was teaching that dog to be like a fighter dog. Like the way that dog was built, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know if he was actually fighting the dog or not, but I could just tell the way the ears were clipped, the way the dog had the chest. Like, it looked like that dog be like drinking protein shakes and hitting the gym. You feel me?
While being supervised by his older sister. Earlier this year, after a lengthy investigation, Blake Bates and Alyssa Smith were charged criminally for Royal's death. The prosecutors are not saying that Bates and Smith intentionally caused Royal's death. The indictment charges them with 2 separate counts of involuntary manslaughter, reckless homicide.
What would that be? About like 20 years, 15 years?
Admitted her guilt in child endangerment.
Bates's mother has flipped. Tell me about it.
Yeah, working with Marion County Prosecutor Ray Grogan, who's my boss in this matter, we have convinced the mother of this duo to plead guilty. She came into court just a few days ago, admitted her guilt.
Yeah, I get scared watching them interviews like that. I don't want them to flag us. So looks like she's flipping on him, and I don't know. Doesn't seem like they're gonna get. They don't have the judgment yet. This case seems to be too new.
What's going on over there? My mom has passed away. Her neck was broke. I could see that. It was a fall. She must have been trying to go to the store and so fast. All right, we'll send some.
All right, this one is called The Red Doors, the YouTube channel. The case, or the name of the video is Cop Solves the Most Twisted Case of Their Lives. Let's see if there's any background on the description. On January 2020, 62-year-old Valina Shepard was discovered dead inside her Albany, New York apartment. She has been beaten, strangled with electrical cord, and left with the strange, unexplained details at the scene, wearing a life vest with cash hidden in her clothing. The investigation led detectives down a dark path, revealing shocking betrayals. In this true crime episode, we bring the 911 call, blah, 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 blah. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
And I just don't like the what's what. Okay, did she seem like she's been here for a little while at least?
I want to touch anything until we get some pictures. Yeah, right. But we don't know if that's her shit either. You know, I don't know if that's hers.
When officers first arrived, it looked like an accident, but a series of damning evidence found not just pointed to a well-planned homicide, but by someone closer to home, by someone who was already there before the cops arrived.
I didn't kill anybody. Just let me go.
Is there any reason you would have deleted phone calls on your phone from Miss V? I don't think I would have.
What's that? Just be emergency.
Oh my. Over here, you can see something that they will never.
Hey, 1000 HP, bro. Have a good night, bro. Damn.
9.
Police were dispatched to a home after a man made this chilling 911 call.
911, address emergency. 1 Lincoln Square, apartment 10G. Okay, what's going on over there? My mom has passed away. Her neck is broke. I can see that. It was a fall. She must have been trying to go to the store so fast. All right, we'll send someone over, okay?
That caller was...
That seemed wild, bro. That 911 call was eerie as hell. Hold on, my dog keep barking hella. See what he does. He's just barking on me. She doing something in the kitchen. Oh, my boy Floridian.
James, and he had just come home to find his mother, Valina Shepard, dead.
You're her son? You're her son?
At the scene were 3 people already present: James, Valina's son, and the 911 caller, Kunishia Anderson, her home healthcare worker, and Kunishia's boyfriend, Lee Williams.
She wasn't answering her phone.
What time did you call?
All day, periodically.
What time?
8 times today. The last time about 9 o'clock at night.
Valina was a 62-year-old elderly widow living alone, and when officers arrived, they found her lying on the floor, already deceased.
And I just don't like the what's what. Okay, did she seem like she's been here for a little while at least?
There's no doubt, but I mean, it could have been, 2 hours, could be 6 hours. I don't, we can't gauge that.
Man, what's good with you, Floridian, man? Hopefully, I'm doing good, bro. I got a little extension on my ticket, so I don't gotta pay that till December. So that gives me some time to try to figure something out.
Valina Shepard was dressed as if she were about to head out. There were no signs of forced entry, suggesting the killer had a key. The apartment wasn't ransacked, nothing was out of place, and there were no signs of a struggle.
I don't want to touch anything until...
That sounds fire. You could still, yo, McDonald's still open? Ain't it like 3:30 in the morning over there? They ain't serving breakfast yet?
Get some pictures. Yeah, right. But we don't know if that's her shit either. I don't know if that's hers.
Officers spotted a bloody boot print, and suddenly, this was looking like far more than just a fall.
What does her pocketbook look like?
It's red.
Red, okay. Is it like big, small?
Not that big.
Okay, so like a regular size. Do you know where she keeps that in her apartment?
No, that pocketbook goes everywhere with her.
With her, okay. She's got a red pocketbook. Should be wherever she is. Bright red, shoulder strap.
Along with her red purse, Valina's cell phone, laptop, Echo Dot, and several other electronics were missing, pointing to what looked like a robbery gone wrong. To confirm their suspicions, Valina's body was sent for autopsy, and the results were grim. She had been dead for over a day, killed sometime on January 4th. The cause, strangulation, multiple stab wounds, and blunt force trauma so severe.
Yeah, that's what don't make no sense, bro. I was just gonna say that because the officers were talking about blood splatter, but her son was like, I think she fell and broke her neck.
Fractured her skull. The case was officially ruled as homicide. Officers also discovered $1,100 tucked into Ms. Shepard's undergarments and noted she was wearing a life vest, a mobile defibrillator designed to shock the heart if its rhythm drops. The device could hold crucial digital data, including the exact time it was last active, potentially pinpointing her time of death. While waiting for the life vest data, investigators began interviewing their suspects, starting with Valina's son, James. James told officers he'd been working at the hospital that day and had missed several texts from Valina's home health aide, Ms. Anderson. When he finally saw them, he decided to check on his mother himself. That's when officers informed him her death had been ruled a homicide, news that left him in tears. His alibi was later checked out, and he was ruled out as a suspect. Next, officers brought in Valina's home health care worker, Ms. Anderson.
No, am I being charged with something? I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill anybody.
The fact that they stole her Amazon Dot, that makes me think they was dumb as hell, bro. And her laptop. That's like a fiend move. Don't no old lady have a nice laptop. Like, usually women in that demographic, they're gonna have they've had that laptop like 10, 15 years. It's not really worth nothing at this point. They stole her cell phone. Hopefully they're able to track down the murderer by the cell phone.
Just let me go.
Did you talk to Miss Molina on Saturday?
I was talking to Miss Molina.
Like early in the morning or
It was early in the morning, like 7.
TB, did you just send it right now? Let me check. My phone's dead, actually. I didn't even realize it was dead. Let me plug in my phone, and I'll let you know right now. It should have, but let me check because my phone's dead.
7:30.
Anderson told officers she had met Lee Williams on a dating app, and he'd been living with her in her apartment. On the day of the murder, she and Valina had counted $1,600, but only $1,100 was found on her body, leaving $500 unaccounted for.
Ain't adding up, Q.
I got my own money. I make $14 an hour.
Oh yeah, she for sure did it. I don't want to say for sure, but just because I said the items that they stole, like how stupid it was, like she might think those items were valuable.
I work over 40 hours every week. My direct deposit on Friday was over $600. I got $200 in my bank account. I would never do that to somebody, especially somebody who's disabled. This.
Yo, shout out that girl TV. She just sent in a Venmo. That's basically the same as a super chat, man. So thank you for it. Thank you for helping sponsor today's episode, TB. Appreciate you so much, man. Yeah, I had to turn it on. Once you sent, I had to make sure it went through just to make sure I could give you a shout out on stream. But thank you so much, TB. You guys that not only you a member, but you're also a super chatter and a donator to the channel, and that's really the heartbeat of the channel. Like you guys that support the content the way that you do. That's the only way it's possible for us to be here like we are. So thank you so much, TB. You are a graceful lady, and we really appreciate you being a part of our community.
Thought she was at her apartment.
That's nothing. To the
That
injuries
doesn't do it justice.
To the injuries she sustained.
I would never want Miss Valina to go through that.
Well, she did. What size shoe you wear?
I was so wrong.
I'm just asking.
These are 12 and women's.
Alright. You have any boots up in your apartment?
Several pairs of boots in Anderson's apartment matched the print found at the crime scene. The boots were sent to the lab, along with her phone, which showed multiple messages she'd sent that day, trying to reach Lee Williams. Living just a few floors down with unrestricted access to Valina's home, Anderson remained a prime suspect. To narrow the search,
Did they say they got her boot tracks in the blood?
officers pulled Anderson's keycard data from the day of the murder, tracking when she entered and left the building, and paired it with CCTV footage. Officers made a shocking discovery. Anderson's keycard had been used several times that day, but it wasn't her using it. It was her boyfriend, Lee Williams. Even more intriguing, CCTV showed Lee Williams in different outfits throughout the day, sometimes carrying a backpack. Officers decided it was time to bring him in for an interview.
I understand that you had met her, right, and spent some time with her at her apartment. She's been to Q's apartment, right? Yes. So what we're trying to establish right now is kind of figure out a timeline of when she might have passed. So when's the last time you saw her, Lee?
Well, the last time I saw her was when me and Q went to her house.
Yep.
And I think that was, Friday or Saturday. Q was trying to get in touch with her to take her to the bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we understand there's probably attempts made to try to get in contact with Miss V on Saturday.
Yes. I called her from my phone, and Q called, and I went up there and knocked on the door a few times.
Is there any reason you would have?
Who is he?
He showed Lee Williams in different outfits throughout the day. Sometimes Anderson's keycard had been used several times that day, but it wasn't her using it. It was her boyfriend, Lee.
Oh, you think she sent her boyfriend up in there? You think she sent her boyfriend in there to do this shit?
You had met her, right, and spent some time with her at her apartment. She's been to Q's apartment, right? Yes. So what we're trying to establish right now is kind of figure out a timeline of when she might have passed. So when's the last time you saw her, Lee?
Well, the last time I saw her was when me and Q went to her house.
Yep.
And I think that was, Friday or Saturday. Q was trying to get in touch with her to take her to the bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we understand there's probably attempts made to try to get in contact with Miss V on Saturday.
Yes. I called her from my phone, and Q called, and I went up there and knocked on the door a few times.
Is there any reason you would have deleted phone calls on your phone from Miss V?
I don't think I would have.
Well, you said she called you and you called her.
Yeah,
but there's no evidence of that on your phone. You were the last person to see her alive. You ever
That's not necessarily true.
It is true.
After the interrogation, officers sent Lee Williams's phone to the crime lab, now considering him a
Yo, what up, DJ? Welcome back.
suspect alongside Ms. Anderson. While further searching the crime scene, officers found a trash chute in the building leading to the basement dumpster. Inside was a red purse.
She's got a red pocketbook. should be wherever she is. A bright red shoulder strap.
Alongside the red purse, officers found blue jeans and a blue sweatshirt, clothing that looked identical to what Lee Williams had been wearing on the day of Valina's murder. The clothing was sent to the crime lab for DNA testing. In the meantime, officers received the data from both Lee Williams and Anderson's phones. Phone data revealed a series of texts between the two the day before Valina's death, including one from Lee Williams saying, "I..."
Oh, dumb as hell. These guys, I told you it had to be low IQ motherfuckers, bro. Cause the shit they took wasn't even worth nothing. And the lady, she had the all like the much. If anything, they would have wanted would be that $1,100. Obviously, that's not nowhere near enough money to entice anyone to harm anyone in any type of way. I'm not saying that, but like obviously that would have been more along the lines of something he wanted to get inside of that house. But he couldn't even get it off her. The old lady was like, "You ain't taking my shit, bro." And I think that's what led to the struggle and ultimately the murder of her.
"Have her keys. Just shut the door."
Tomcat, welcome back, my boy. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream, man. Appreciate you.
Valina's apartment keys were never found at the crime scene. Officers also mapped Lee Williams's movements through his cell phone data.
When I analyzed Lee Williams' cell phone, I did see that his cell phone was linked to Wi-Fi connection. He was at 1 Lincoln Square for a duration of time. And then he left that area.
One step closer to solving the case. Digging deeper, officers tracked him crossing Delaware Avenue at Elm Street, wearing a backpack on one side and without it on the other. Somewhere in that city block, he must have discarded it. Officers searched landfills and alleyways, but the backpack was nowhere to be found. The case seemed to be stalling until a crucial piece of digital evidence surfaced. Investigators found a photo of an engagement ring taken at 6:12 p.m. on the day Valina was killed. Lee Williams had been trying to sell it to a jeweler. When shown to Valina's son James, he confirmed it was her engagement ring.
We responded to the...
Yep, they got him trying to pawn off her jewelry and shit. I knew they would catch him when they were trying to sell like the electronics or something. They always do dumb shit, like go to pawn shops or put that shit on eBay.
Piece now was Valina's exact time of death, something the life vest data could finally reveal. The life vest data showed it was active at 2:50 p.m. on January the 4th, with the last transmission at 3:03 p.m. With that time frame, officers could now match keycard records and CCTV footage to see exactly who was in the building when Valina was killed. CCTV showed Lee Williams entering the building around 2 p.m. and leaving shortly after 3:13 p.m. with a backpack. Notably, his jeans had a fresh rip that hadn't been there earlier, possibly from a struggle with Valina. Officers still needed more to convince a jury that Lee Williams was the one who committed the murder.
Yeah, right. But we don't know if that's her shit either.
Oh no, bro. It seemed like it's pretty open and shut. I would feel like him trying to pawn her ring would be like the nail in the coffin for him, right? But I think they're about to get his feet or his shoe prints in the blood.
You know, I don't know if that's hers.
Expert gave us the opinion that those footprints were likely caused when the person wearing the shoe stomped on Valina Shepard and then stepped on the floor.
The boots found in Anderson's apartment matched the print pattern but had no blood on them. However, CCTV showed Lee Williams wearing black boots on the day of the murder, boots made by the same company. Investigators believe he discarded them after the murder. Just when it seemed the case was stalling, a man...
Makes sense, because he seemed like he changed his clothes and shit when he left the building, you know?
walked into the police station with a bag he'd found. It was the same one Lee Williams had been carrying. Inside were all the missing electronics from Valina's home, a solid piece of evidence tying the station with a bag he'd found. It was the same when it seemed the case was stalling. A man walked into the police station with a bag he'd found. It was the same one Lee Williams had been carrying. Inside were all the missing electronics from Valina's home, a solid
What I tell you, bro? This is an old laptop,
piece of
a
evidence
fucking tablet, a deck, a dot, Echo Dot, Amazon. Fuck, I can't think of it. Alexa.
tying him to the murder. The final nail in the coffin came from the DNA results on the jeans and sweatshirt found in the dumpster. Both had Valina's blood and Lee Williams' DNA. Digital, forensic, and surveillance evidence had finally come together to build a strong case against him.
Lee Williams saw Valina Shepard as somebody who was vulnerable. He had seen, and at least one of them said that he had tried to sell them several laptops.
In prison. In the end, it was the digital evidence convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to 25 years.
Well, he kind of looked like Charlemagne the God, don't he? I don't know if y'all know who that is. He's a DJ, like a radio host in New York on Hot 97, I think. Or maybe it's, I don't know, one of their stations out there, one of the New York radio stations. But yeah, bro do look like Charlemagne right there.
Years to life in prison. In the end, it was the digital evidence, paired with CCTV footage, that proved crucial in convicting the right person. Ms. Anderson was cleared of all suspicion and never charged with any crime. Valina Shepard.
Damn, the medical assistant didn't know? Dude was just doing this shit willy-nilly on his own? That's crazy. I feel bad for her too. Like, she was probably sad. A lot of times those nurses get close with their with their patients. You know what I mean? So she was probably sad about that, bro. If she's really innocent, bro, that put her in a super fucked up situation, dog.
Shepard was a fierce, outspoken woman, loved deeply by her family and everyone who knew her. But one person's greed took her life. It wasn't just the loss of a life. It was the loss of her love, her care, and the wisdom she still had to share. A loss her loved ones will feel forever.
We try to keep her alive still. We try to keep her spirit alive. And we try to make sure that my kids know who she is and for them to not ever forget her.
I miss our conversations. Just to call and say, hey, how you doing? No, I love you, right? Hey, Jay. That's what she's coming. Hey, Jay.
Man, yeah, that's a sad case, bro. I mean, just think about how sweet your grandma is, right? And like, think about how scared she would have been, bro. That dude seemed like a pretty big guy anyway. So like, if somebody random like that attacked me, you know what I mean? Like that would be scary. But think if I was like an old lady, like a grandma, you know what I mean? Like I don't move around that well. I literally have a nurse who comes to my house because I don't move around that well, you know what I mean? Or for whatever medical purposes. But and then you have like this fucking big ass, able body ass guy just attacking you. Like, man, that'd be even scarier than like if somebody attacked me because at least I have some hope of like defending myself. You know what I mean? Like, there's a small chance. But her, someone like that, victims like senior citizens, sick people, children, like they don't even have that small chance of like defending themselves. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Said my grandma was a G. Dad was more scared of her than my grandfather. That's what's up. That's what's up, Connor, man. Welcome back to the chat. But man, that's gonna be the show for our surprise nighttime stream, man. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back on stream tomorrow, noon Western, 3 p.m. Eastern, and then again at 6 Western, 9 p.m. Eastern. So, you know what I mean? Look out for that. Join our Discord if you haven't already. We got a lot of cool community members in there. People posting pictures of what they cook. We got a food section where everybody posts like what they cook or what they're eating. We got an IRL section if you want to see what some of the live chat members look like in person. You can also check it out in there. You can see pictures of me and my family in there. You know what I mean? We just chatted up. We also, a lot of cool stuff going on in Discord. Shout out to today's sponsors for the episode. TB sent in a $20 Venmo. That was big. Tony gifted 5 memberships to the community. That was awesome. And then we got a brand new member in I believe it was Janae, right? Let me double check. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, a brand new member in Janae. She signed up for the junior detective tier. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. But you know what I'm saying? That's going to be all for tonight. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you guys. Remember, you guys are the star of the show. I'm only a co-host. I hope you enjoyed your time here today. Time to cue the outro music.
And the art of punches when you could throw 2 punches that sound like one. You could throw a punch, you can hear them. They were 2, but they sound like fucking 1 punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. You do 2 punches that sound like 1. Crying because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch. Because I don't want that person to come out. Because if he comes out, hell is coming.